Something new inside of me. Good morning. We at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living acknowledge that we gather on the ancestral lands of the Cahuilla, Gabrielino Tongva, Kizh, and Luiseno peoples. We commit to live in right relations, to love our neighbors, to seek justice and loving kindness, and to walk humbly on this land. We recognize our oneness so that we decolonize our minds and set each other free from the pain of racism and violence, to live better as God intended in harmony with nature and with one another. Hi, my name is Dinah Williams, for those of you that don't know, which everybody in the sanctuary knows that, but we don't know who's online. I'm a licensed practitioner as well as the core council president at this beloved community. I feel like that needs to be a little closer, excuse me. Riverside Center for Spiritual Living, where?
Love lives here.
Okay, I think we can do a little better than that. All right, where?
Love lives here.
That's better, thank you. It is my distinct honor and privilege to serve as your guest host today, while Rev Jeff has a lovely Sunday off. And I'd like to say hello to everyone joining us on our live stream today, sending love and virtual hugs your way. And yay. Hi, Rev Jeff's mom. And hi, Vicki and Karen. Vicki and Karen. Oh, see, this is why I don't do this normally, because I don't really know how to read this. So, hi, Vicki. Hi, Mike. Hi, Amber. Good morning, Lupe. And I believe Beverly Middleton watches on YouTube, right? So I'm just going to say hi to Beverly. So we have our wonderful guest speaker today that will guide us through one of our core practices. But first, let's sing along with Jubel, Jeff, Austin, and Ray, the band.
Licensed spiritual practitioners here at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living. Practitioner Constance Stringfellow and I will be available after service for a brief moment of prayer in the prayer room that's located in the lobby. Please don't leave here this morning with anything on your heart. We would love to pray with you and absolutely know that prayer works. Now please allow this music to take you into the silence, followed by this morning's invocation. And so we continue in the beautiful atmosphere that has been created, knowing indeed that we are all one. So I invite you, if it's comfortable for you, to close your eyes as we center in and center down, feeling and sensing that we are in a very safe space, that we are indeed grounded and anchored in the allness of the one. For the enduring truth that I do know is that there is only God, and this one God presence, this one divine energy, this spirit of life flows in through and as absolutely everything. It is first cause. It is the power and the presence of unconditional love, that self-givingness of spirit through and as all of life. It is perfect harmony, that harmony of the spheres and the universe that is perfect and right and divine order. It is grace and beauty and joy, unspeakable joy, light, wholeness, opulent supply, boundless and limitless in its good. And it is peace, peace that passes all understanding. And beyond all these beautiful attributes, these words of description of the one, indeed what I do know is that this presence is eternal and infinite and boundless beyond all human conception. And it is good and very good. And because there is only one, I know absolutely that I'm inseparably one with the one, a perfect emanation of the Most High God. And that's the same truth that I know for and about each and every person within the sound of my voice. We are God expressing. We are points of light, of God awareness and God consciousness, uniquely fashioned and formed of this God stuff. And so as we come together this morning, we are keenly aware of our divine inheritance, of who and what we truly are. And I know that each and every one of us is open and receptive to spirit expressing in, through, and as us. I know that we are here by divine appointment, ready and open for absolutely this new beginning to this new year, to visioning for what our life is to be. And so in a beautiful, receptive state, I'm knowing that for each and every one of us, Spirit expresses uniquely and beautifully and clearly and most magnificently, and something absolutely awesome is birthed. So all is in divine order, all is well, and I lovingly let all of this be so, and together we say, and so it is.
Good morning, everyone. I just want to say thank you for welcoming me back here. I'm so happy to be back. And I know I'm 8 days too late, but I want to welcome everyone to the new year and just to new possibilities and new beginnings and all the good things coming up in store this year, okay? So here we go. It's a new day and a new year. Shout it out loud, sing with the crowd. Celebrate 'cause good things are coming. New opportunities are at the door. Hold your head up, drop the sorrow. No regrets now for tomorrow. It's a new chance for a new life. Everything that you've been waiting for. The future's bright now as things turn over. The possibilities around the corner. New innovation with new creation. All the good things that we have in store. Now it's a brand new day. And it's a brand new year. And there is hope in tomorrow. Now there's nothing to fear. It's not coming yet, it's already here. Now it's a brand new day, and it's a brand new year. So sing and be happy and share the good cheer. It's not coming yet, it's already about your day and know the happiness is quickly on the way. We're moving forward, going higher, reaching things that we formerly just desire. Fun and excitement filling the air, and there's more than enough for us to share. Now it's a brand new day, and it's a brand new year, and there is hope in tomorrow. Now there's nothing to fear. It's not coming yet, it's already here. Now it's a brand new day, it's a brand new year. So sing and be happy and share the good cheer. It's not coming yet, it's already here. Oh, it's a brand new day and a brand new year. Happy New Year!
Woo! Yeah, baby, that's the way to go. I like that. Thank you. Missed you so much, Jeff. So happy you're here with us. Okay, so let's do our focus statement. Guys ready? I'm not going to do any letters. Just do it good. Are we ready? Okay. We embolden people to live their highest potential through the transformative power of love. Okay, so I am so happy to welcome to the platform our beloved Ed Ryan. No pressure, Ed. Ed is one of our licensed practitioners and our beloved minister's husband.
Oh,
So,
my mic's on, obviously.
yeah, well, got to toss that in there. I'm not going to say that. Anyway, we are so blessed to have his beautiful presence here today to guide us in this visioning for our individual next yet to be. Ed has been visioning for his life for many years, and I know that this is an absolutely spectacular divine gift for this new year. Ed, it's all yours.
I'm on. Well, good morning, everybody. Good to see all your faces. And I see Roxanne. Hi, Roxanne. Good to see you again. So, like Dinah mentioned, we're going to go over the visioning process today. And before I get into the nitty-gritty details of it, I wanted to just share something with you as far as an image that came up for me in visioning when I first started. Because it is a very, very powerful spiritual practice that if you practice regularly can make really amazing changes in your life. And I've been doing visioning since 2010. Reverend Jeff and I were actually in the same class together. And we were prayer partners and vision partners in that class. And we actually, as part of our assignment, used to call each other on the phone and vision over the phone during the week. And one of the images that came up for me during that class, well, let me just tell you what this image was. Okay, of course, we go into visioning, and I saw an image of myself kind of in this really, really tall tower in the middle of the desert. And around this tower were all these series of walls. On the outermost series of walls, it was lower, and then they just kept getting higher the closer in that you got in towards the tower. And I was looking out from the tower and saw this Mack truck coming from the distance. Sorry, drop something here. Saw this Mack truck in the distance coming and charging towards my ivory tower, basically, right? And I saw who was driving. It was Reverend Jeff. Now, if you can picture this, he had a cigar in his mouth, a trucker cap, a flannel shirt with the sleeves cut off, and he's driving like this, barreling through the desert and honking his horn. And I got to tell you, that image scared the life out of me. But it came up during the visioning process. And what that image was a seed that was planted in that moment. And it was really, when I looked at it and sat with it for a long time, because it did take a long time, it was about letting down my walls, right? I had lots of walls built up and afraid of relationships, afraid of letting my guard down with people, that kind of thing. And Reverend Jeff was going to drive through and knock down his wall. And that scared me. But what it did, though, is plant a seed. And gradually, through continued visioning, continued prayer, my walls eventually came down. It might have taken a couple of years to do so, but it was just the beginning of that process. So we will be working with visioning today. And of course, our theme this year is Riverside Thrive, Living Your Best Life. And to support you in living your best life today, we're going to vision for what that could look like for you in 2023. Your vision for 2023 will serve as the foundation of your exploration for this year's theme. And basically, it'll be the foundation, the bedrock of your vision for 2023, and we'll refer back to that throughout the course of this year. And we'll keep referring back to it through each Sunday morning message and the classes that we're offering. And they'll be designed to support you in living your best life for 2023 and living your highest vision. So, are you guys familiar with visioning? Who here has visioned before? Okay, so most of you have, a couple have not. So basically what visioning is, it is a meditative technique that was developed by Reverend Michael Beckwith of Agape. You may be familiar with him. And he basically took that old practice of vision casting, like the Native Americans would do, and developed it into a modern spiritual practice. And basically what we do is go into a meditative state, and ask questions of spirit. And you can see, everybody should have received a paper today with the questions that we will be asking. If you have not, we'll be handing some out to you. A couple of people need one, and a pencil if you have it. All right, we're getting that for everybody. But basically, we go within and we ask spirit questions. And we allow spirit to answer those questions, and things come up for us while we're in the visioning meditative process. People get different things like images, sounds. I hear a lot of music sometimes. I'll get a lot of different songs, and Reverend Jeff calls me the human jukebox because I'll get a lot of different songs that come up, obscure songs from like 30, 40 years ago, a song by the Partridge Family from their old TV show. Just anything comes up sometimes for me. But it all depends on you. It's all different. Some people just see just words and phrases. Some people just get a feeling. In our vision group back in Vegas, one of the people in the group sometimes would smell things, like warm-baked cookies in the oven, that kind of thing. It's different for everybody, but don't judge it when it comes up. Just allow it to come up. And so, again, these basic questions that we're going to be asking are on this paper. Typically, there's 4 basic questions. What is God's highest idea? For whatever you're visioning for. Today it's for our lives for 2023. What must I release in order for this vision to be fulfilled? What must I embrace? And is there anything else to be known at this time? And then sometimes we'll add another question or two, like today, question number 2. We added that. What does my soul most desire to experience and express this year? And so, like I mentioned, different things will come up. What we do suggest that you do during the visioning process is to write them down. So your eyes are closed during the meditative visioning process, and I ask, what is God's highest idea for my life in 2023? Wait for something to come up, and when it comes up, just open your eyes, write it down, and then go back into the silence. Close your eyes again. We will give you a couple minutes in between each question, so you have time to really sit with each question and allow things to come through. And one thing to point out is that visioning is not visualization. Does everyone kind of understand that? Visualization is where you already have a preconceived notion in mind, and you want to work towards that, or it's your goal for the year. Like maybe you want that new car or that new job, and you take that into the visioning. We don't want to do that. We don't want to take anything preconceived into the visioning, because we're opening up to God's highest idea. So just let anything preconceived, any ideas that you already have, go, and allow them to fall by the wayside, and just be open and trusting in what's revealed by God through this vision. Does that make sense? And again, write things down, because sometimes if you don't write it down, like for example, with me, sometimes I get songs on a loop in my head, and I'll think, oh, that's silly. Why would I write down, Tiptoe Through the Tulips by Tiny Tim? People laugh at that or something, right? But it'll keep going through my head until I write it down. So even if it's silly, it doesn't make sense, just write it down. Maybe it'll make sense later, you don't know. But just come out of the silence, write it down, then go back in. All right? And so, are you ready to vision? Yeah. All right. So I invite you to take in a deep breath and just let it out. Close your eyes if you're comfortable in doing so. And in this moment, we recognize the presence of the One power, the one mind, that one that we call God. I know that it is all that there is. God is that love that supports and sustains all life. That peace that passes all understanding. It is that wisdom and intelligence with the answers to all questions. That clarity that dissolves all confusion. It is perfect balance and harmony, wholeness and perfection. It is the vitality and energy of life. And it is the clarity that dissolves all confusion. I know that God moves and breathes and has its being in and as all life and all creation. And I know that it moves and breathes and has its being in and as me. For I am one with this eternal Spirit. I am one with its love, one with its peace, one with its joy. The wisdom and intelligence of God moves through me. And I know that as this is the truth for me, this is the truth for everyone present here. We are each one with this divine Spirit, one with this emanation of love, one with this presence of peace. The wisdom and intelligence of God moves through each and every one of us. For truly there is only this one. And in knowing that, we come together to vision this day for our lives in 2023. And in doing so, we let go of any preconceived notions, any ideas that we have already had. We let go of anything that may block the way, any fears, doubts, worries, any separate sense of separation. We allow these things to simply fall away and to dissolve back into the nothingness from which they came. And in letting go, we allow ourselves to open up to receive the impress of Spirit, to be an open channel, an open vessel, ready to receive God's highest idea for our lives in 2023. And so we anchor our awareness in that presence of love. And just take a moment to remember a time where you felt pure, unconditional love. Whether it was from a parent, a child, a loved one, a friend, even a cherished pet. Just allow yourself to settle into that feeling that you had when you felt pure, unconditional love. And just allow yourself a moment to sit with that feeling of unconditional love and anchor your awareness in it. And with our awareness anchored in that presence of love, we ask the question, what is the highest vision for my life in 2023? What is the highest vision for my life in 2023? And we listen and we allow. What does my soul most desire to experience and express this year? What does my soul most desire to experience and express this year? And we listen and we allow. What must I release, let go of, heal, or surrender for this vision to fulfill itself? What must I release, let go of, heal, or surrender for this vision to fulfill itself? What must I embrace, embody, or become? How must I change or grow? Is there anything else Spirit would have me know at this time? Is there anything else Spirit would have me know at this time? So I just invite you to return your attention to the room. Open your eyes when you're comfortable in doing so. And I'll just give you a moment to finish up any notes that you may have. So how was that? So what we want you to encourage you to do is keep visioning. This is not a one and done. The visions evolve throughout the year. Reverend Jeff has uploaded a visioning session to the center's YouTube channel, so you can go there to have a guided visioning through there. And keep referring back and working with this throughout the year, because we will be keeping referring back to it during the services and through the classes that we're offering. And of course, every second Sunday is the visioning practice downstairs at 9 a.m. Dinah just did that this morning as well. And we just invite you to remain open and trusting to the vision. I wouldn't be married to Reverend Jeff right now if I hadn't been open and trusting to having my ivory tower knocked down, basically, having those walls knocked down. It did take a while. It was a process. That's why it's important to keep visioning. Years and years and years and years, those walls were built up, and it took a couple years to bring them down. So, again, we encourage you to keep visioning. And of course, practitioners are here to support you, and Reverend Jeff also has a class coming up starting February 18th that is visioning. So encourage you to sign up for that as well, because this really, really can be a life-changing practice, a powerful practice, and we just encourage you to keep doing it. All right, so at this point, we're going to go ahead and move into prayer. And so I invite the practitioners and core council members to surround the sanctuary. All right, so once again, let's turn within, taking in a deep breath and exhaling as we recognize the power of this moment, knowing that God is that power that is back of all things, supporting and sustaining all life. It is that peace that passes all understanding, that love that supports all life and creation. It is that wholeness and perfection, the grace that moves through and expresses in and as all life. It is energy and vitality, wholeness. It is a light that leads the way. It is freedom and joy and the infinite possibility of the boundless universe. I know that this day that I am one with God. I am one with its love, one with its joy, one with its freedom, one with its wisdom and intelligence, and the energy and vitality of God move through me. And as this is the truth for me, this is the truth for everyone present here this day. Everyone within the sound of my voice is a divine emanation of spirit, a perfect, whole, and complete expression of its love and its peace. And we are each one with each other. And there is only this one, as I now speak my word for this day. I know that we each show up in 2023 open and trusting and willing and allowing to have God's highest vision revealed in our lives. And I know that we embody that vision that has been revealed here this day, that we allow it to open up new avenues for our lives, new pathways, new avenues of expression. And we just simply trust and allow as we move forward with life by embodying this vision. And in doing so, we do the work that we need to do, We embrace that which needs to be embraced and release those things that no longer serve us. And we simply say yes. Yes to life. Yes to God. Yes to that higher vision. For we know that any vision that God reveals to us this day is much greater than any idea that we can think of on our own. So we allow ourselves to be the embodiment of that vision, to open up and receive that impress the Spirit, and to continue that practice throughout the year, knowing that as we do so, that life grows ever deeper in its meaning, ever deeper in its expression of love, and that we just simply get to be fuller and higher versions of ourselves. And in knowing that truth, I simply give great thanks for our willingness to walk this spiritual path, to allow ourselves to be open and receptive to that impressive Spirit. I give great thanks for all that has been revealed here this day, knowing that it is the truth, knowing that we are the living embodiment of Spirit here and now. And I just give thanks as I release this word into law, knowing that it is done. It is already so, and I just allow it to be so, and so it is.
There are times in my life when I am stronger than I've ever been. There are times in my life when I believe I can do no wrong. There are moments when I can believe I am shining brighter. Sister, stand up, believe in all that you can be. Brother, remember who you are. Be strong, hold tight to that vision. No one can ever take that away from you. Be strong, live your life with passion. You gotta keep on and hold tight to your vision. There are mountains to climb, more songs to sing, and tears to be cried. There'll be moments of loss, moments of winning, a lifetime of love. If I just keep in my mind without any doubt that I am flying higher, sister, get up, believe in
Well, we can all clap.
Oh, thank you.
Clapping is one of the best ways to thank them, I think. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so a couple things. First off, I want to just say hi to a few more people here. Hi, Wayne. He was in class with me. I miss you. Hi, Seth. Hi, Corey. Hi, Dr. Naima. I'm so grateful to have all the online people here. And anybody who's on YouTube. I can't see YouTube, so. Hi, Debbie Lynn and Patty. Hi, Patty. Patty Clark. And Russ. Hi, Russ. So, okay, it is time. Thank you guys again for your beautiful music. I am so grateful. It really helps me be centered, and I know that's true for many people. So, I was going to say, would our beloved in service this morning please come forward? They're right there. Receiving on behalf of our congregation this morning is practitioner Constance Stringfellow, and collecting on behalf of our congregation are Cindy and Frank. Okay, I invite you to take out what you are choosing to contribute this morning, recognizing that contributing is a way of participating in the law of circulation, participating in the flow. And what we know when we are contributing to the center, we are sending love and support to each other because we are Riverside Center for Spiritual Living, each and every one of us. So one of the easiest ways to contribute is via text to give. You can do it on your phone, 951-419-5858. Type in the amount and hit send. You can also find links to contribute online on our website at riversidecsl.org in the upper right-hand corner under the tab Contribute, or you can contribute right here in the sanctuary. Mine is, I think it's the easiest way. I have a weekly contribution that I do, and it just automatically goes. I just typed in the amount I wanted to do weekly, and if there's additional, I can put that in, and then you just write weekly, and it just happens, and it notifies me. I did it on a Monday, and so on Monday I get a little reminder, and so it's nice, and it makes me smile. So whatever way you are choosing to contribute, I invite you to hold it over your heart space, and let's say this affirmation together. I give and receive freely and generously with an open heart and an open mind. The universe responds to me in kind. I know that my beloved community is richly blessed, and so it is.
Well, I'm grateful for the love that you rain down on me. Oh, I'm grateful for the love, for the love. And I'm grateful for the love that you rain down on me. Oh, I'm grateful for the love, for the love. Well, I'm grateful for the bounty that you rain down on me. Oh, I'm grateful for the bounty, for the bounty. But I'm grateful for the bounty that you rain down on me. Oh, I'm grateful for the bounty, for the bounty. Well, I'm grateful for the blessing that you rain down on me. Oh, I'm grateful for the blessing, for the blessing. Well, I'm grateful for the blessing that you rain down on me. Oh, I'm grateful for the blessing, for the blessing. Well, I'm grateful for the love that you rain down on me. Oh, I'm grateful for the love, for the love. Oh, I'm grateful for the love that you rain down on me. Oh, I'm grateful for the love, for the love.
Okay. All right, so we got a lot of announcements, so just bear with me. So first announcement is that we have a special membership meeting on January 22nd at 11:45 a.m. here at the center, and I believe it is in the sanctuary, but it might be in Johnson Hall. We are going to vote on Core Council's recommendation to sell the real property consisting of both land and structures at 3891 Ridge Road. So please, members, please attend. And you have to be present to vote. On Sunday, January 15th, we were having a beautiful sound bath with Douglas Ray and, sorry, I always call you Douglas Ray. It says Ray Owens up there. And Kayla Castillo. And I just want you guys to know they are absolutely open to accepting love offerings, whatever. He does not want anybody to not come for any reason. And it's a $45 value. So just as a guideline. I looked it up because I wanted a guideline. So the Martin Luther King Walkathon is coming up, and it is on January 16th. And I was going to call Earl up, but I'm going to have you guys, if you have any questions about it, I just registered on the website. It's super easy. You can go find the registration page on our website in the What's Happening section. And that's true for any of our announcements. You can find information on the What's Happening section or in the Connect Weekly magazine. If you're not getting the emails, please make sure you contact the office at Riverside and get your email straight with the office. The next thing is Lessons from the Little Prince online workshop on January 21st from 2 to 4 p.m. It is a one-day workshop. I just signed up for it. I'm excited, and I'm going to reread the book. So I invite you guys to join me. And on January 23rd, Monday, January 23rd, lovely chair yoga. I've heard such good things about it with James. And he is also doing this as a beautiful love offering, and I'm sure just wants people to come. And I looked that up too, and it's a $30 value, so just for a guideline. And I know, he just rolled his eyes at me. I like to know these things, I like to know what, so that I have a guideline of what I'm going to offer. And if I couldn't afford it, I know that they would love to have me there just for my presence. My presence would be present enough, right? So, Super Bowl Sunday. That's going to be super fun. And we are going to have a soup potluck. And until February 4th, we are doing a canned food drive for Feeding America. This time of year is when they get really low. Everybody donates a whole bunch at the end of the year during Thanksgiving and Christmas, and then they give it all away, and they are low. So they have asked us to, this is a good opportunity for us to extend that giving all year long, right? And then we have couple of upcoming classes. And the first one is Living Beyond Limits. It starts on Sundays, February 5th, in person from 12:30 to 2:30. Yeah. And then Visioning starts on February 18th, and that is online with Rev Jeff. Both our classes with Rev Jeff. And Visioning starts online on February 18th, Saturday, February 18th. And next to last, but not least, we're having our Valentine's Divas concert.
Yay!
Yay! Do you have anything you want to say about that, Jubel?
Oh, no, we just want you guys to come and have fun, and we're doing all your favorite Billy Joel, Elton John. We're doing all those fantastic. Oh, Barry Manilow, we're doing all of those. So you guys got to come. I know you will love it.
Awesome. Cool. All right, Earl, you want to come up, and Earl's going to talk to us about some finances.
Good morning, everyone. I actually get to do the fun part. As your treasurer, I want to kind of keep you abreast of what's happening as far as what we're doing financially. And bottom line, over the last few months, the conscious contribution has diminished. One of the things that I would like for you to consider is think about this. This is kind of like a mantra that I have in my house, is the getting is in the giving. The getting is in the giving. Have many of you ever used a water hose to water your plants? Has everybody ever done that? Excellent, excellent. Okay, then you will understand this analogy. Imagine the faucet as the abundance of God. Imagine the water hose as being you. Imagine the water that's coming out, doing all the good in the world, is the divine flow of abundance. And guess what? As it's flowing through you, you also get wet. So from that perspective, don't become a kink in the hose, but allow yourself to continue to give, and it will come back to you in so many different ways. So I just want you to be mindful of that. It is your choice what you decide to do, but again, keep that as a level of awareness as we move forward into the new year. I know that we've kind of considering selling the building, and we're going to vote on that, but don't let that be the cause of creating a kink in your hose. Thank you.
Thank you, Earl. That's not an easy thing to do, well, it can be a difficult thing to do, to remind people of that, that aspect, and I appreciate you for doing that. As always, all of our announcements, you can look in the What's Happening section on our website, and also, like I said earlier, in Connect, in our weekly email. Okay, are we ready for our benediction? All right. Are we going to do this standing or sitting? Standing, okay. Stand if you can. Oh, I forgot. We got to do our affirmation first. All right. Are we going to say it together? Okay. I open to the highest vision of my life. Lovely. So repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. It is this thing called love. Love is in my mind. Love is in my body. Love is in everything I do. I am it. I share it. I receive it. And I move love forward.